People who have ever had a single conversation with me know that I can get very heated and passionate. I have a strong stance on what I believe in and how those beliefs make me dislike certain people or movies or companies. And I'm very vocal of these beliefs. So on at least a weekly basis, I get someone who tells me, just get over it, or it's not a big deal. And I do the same thing over and over when I hear that. I keep my lips tight, a rare thing for me, and just sort of angrily nod. But what I want to say is screaming in the back of my head. You see, there's this mystical thing that a lot of people don't think exists. It's called white privilege. And even if you do understand that this is a very real thing that happens daily, you probably don't realize how largely it encompasses. Even I have issues every now and then as a white-passing indigenous woman. But there's a difference that can't be seen from the naked eye that separates me, a white-passing Native woman, to an actual white person. And what I like to call it is a privilege switch. When you tell me to get over it, you are making a decision, unconscious or conscious, to turn off your switch. You have a privilege to be able to care about the issues you do because you are not born into them, which means you also have a privilege to decide on certain days that you do not want to care about those issues today. Maybe you rolled out of bed not feeling so great mentally, so you decided to block out things like poverty and climate change and ultimately really crappy things because you decide that you need an extra load off that day. But the next day you are feeling better, so you grab a sign and go to a rally. You can turn off that switch anytime you want. That's not the case for everyone. I do not have a switch. I don't possess a magical little button that turns it on and off for me. I was born into a contract that was already signed by the government that took my people's rights away, stating very clearly that these issues will always be on my mind. I was born with the terms and conditions box already checked regardless if I agreed with them or not. It's in my blood. It is embedded so deep in me that a switch would be useless. I cannot turn off the fact that indigenous women are more likely to be sexually assaulted than any other race, and I cannot simply turn off the fact that my people are living in poverty, and I cannot simply turn off the fact that my people are dying. The reason I am so vocal about these issues, the ones that interfere with which way your switch is flipped, is because it's my cry for help. It is my way for you to try and listen, to try and see the pain that accompanies not being able to turn it off. So please, next time you tell me just to get over it, see past your switch and notice that I don't have one.